What's up guys, Syiler here, and I am back with another video, and this time we're going to be running through where you can find all of the various NPCs that will give you access to legacy LFR raids. So that will be for Cataclysm, Mr. Pandaria, Warlords of Draenor, and Legion, as some people don't know they exist, where to find them, or what raids you can queue up for. So I did want to run through them all and give a couple of noteworthy reasons to do them as well, just so you can get those on the go and get yourself some of the old transmogs and pets, etc. The first one up is going to be Cataclysm, and there's only one raid you can access from Cataclysm LFR, and that's Dragonsoul, because it was the only LFR raid in Cataclysm. To find that, you'll head to the Caverns of Time in Terrace, and you'll go inside the Caverns of Time, you'll fly all the way down, and inside the main section of the Caverns of Time, you'll find the Dragonsoul raid entrance. You don't want to go inside, instead to the right hand side you'll find an NPC who will allow you to queue up for Dragonsoul versions of LFR. The main notable thing here is the various tints on the weapons, has like a bluish tint to it, and there's a couple of pets you can get as well, but you cannot get mounts from this. Next up we have Mr. Pandaria, and to find the LFR NPC for this, you'll want to head to Valor of the Eternal Blossom, which is in Pandaria, and above Mop.Mogu'shan Palace you'll find this little area, you'll have to fly up there or whatever. Get inside there and it'll be where the Lore Walker NPCs are. There'll be 3 pandas. The one on the far right will give us access to the various LFRs from Mr. Pandaria, so Mogu'shan Vaults, Heart of Fear, Terrace of Endless Springs, Throne of Thunder, and also Siege of Orgrimmar. So the main notable reasons to do this stuff, you can't get any of the mounts won't drop, but you can get the pets. So you could do your pet runs on Mogu'shan Vaults, for example, on Heroic, and then fly over to the LFR guy and queue up again and have another shot at the pets. So it's another quick way of getting a shot at the pets. And also you have the transmog pieces and stuff like that too. People also do use Heart of Fear for the first section to farm out Motes of Harmony, so if you're after Spirits of Harmony, that could be useful to you as well. Next up is Warlords of Draenor, and to access the NPC for LFR and Warlords of Draenor, you will need to find your garrison, so for Horde that's in Frostfire, and for Alliance that's in Shadowmoon Valor. If you haven't set up your garrison yet, you'll have to head out there, do a fairly short quest line, get it set up, and then make it a level 2 garrison. If you have a level 1 garrison, that's no good. It has to be a level 2 or level 3 garrison. Once you have that set up, you'll find an NPC kind of near the resources in your, like, just outside of your main building. You'll speak to them and they will give you access to Highmaul, Blackrock Foundry, and also Hellfire Citadel. There isn't too many main notable things here. There is a couple of pets you can get, but the transmog pieces are quite unique. In Warlords of Draenor, a lot of the pieces from LFR compared to the other difficulties were quite different. They weren't just a recolor. So there are some pieces that you might still need from those LFR difficulties. One thing to note as well is Hellfire Assault from Hellfire Citadel is quite a difficult solo depending on your setup. So do keep that in mind when you're going into that as well. It isn't hard because you'll die, but you'll fail the kind of mechanic behind it. So yeah, to keep that in mind when you're heading in there. The final one up is going to be Legion, and Legion LFR NPC is located in the New Dalaran. New Dalaran is above the Broken Shores, so you'll want to head there. You should have a Hearthstone that'll take you directly there. But you'll head there, and then just outside the Violet Hold, the instance, you'll find the area called the Violet Hold, and there'll be an NPC kind of on the right side, depending on which way you're looking. And they will give you access to the various LFRs from Legion, so that would be Emerald Nightmare, Nighthold, Trial of Valor, Tomb of Sargeras, and also Antorus. Now, the main reason to do this stuff, once again, obviously, is the transmog stuff, but you do get an extra shot at the mounts from Tomb of Sargeras and also Antorus, so those are worth doing. Also, there's a lot of quests that kind of take you into raids and dungeons from Legion, so if you're doing those currently, it could be worth using LFR instead of anything else, just to get them done nice and quickly. You don't have to fly out to the raids, as most of the quests come from Dalaran anyway, so you can just queue up, head in, kill it, and then fly over to the NPC and complete your quest. One thing to note though is this stuff is quite difficult to solo as a 120 character, Antorus being quite difficult indeed, and Tomb of Sargeras being a bit of a challenge. The rest shouldn't be that bad for you, but Tomb of Sargeras and Antorus, especially for a 120 character, probably going to give you a tough time, so do keep that in mind if you are queuing up for those. So that does cover all of the various NPCs you can do LFRs for, and hopefully that was useful to you, because I have seen quite a lot of people say they didn't know they existed, didn't know where to find them, didn't know what bosses came from which if you didn't notice, I had those popping up throughout the talking as well. So hopefully all that stuff was useful to you. And if it was, then look out for more videos coming soon because I cover a lot of guides and information around World of Warcraft. So yeah, give that a check out. And outside of that, I do have a Discord server as well where you can share your transmogs, share your latest mounts, talk about WoW in general, and hopefully have a good time. So you can find a link to that in the description down below. But thanks for watching, guys. Look out for more videos coming soon. See ya.